Got a new one.
I am the tame.
I am the only tame one. I am the only tame one. Okay, read it back to me.
I am the only tame one.
Okay. Capitalization?
Yep.
Punctuation?
Yep.
Got your words? Spelling. The only problem you have is tame, because I didn't say tamed, I said tame.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Write it back as tamed. Cross it out, and below write tame. Good. You got it. Okay. We're done with this sheet, and it is mine. And now we have to go on to our reading. Okay? Our story is called
Eve and Steve.
Eve and Steve. I'm going to give you a highlighter. I don't care which one you want to pick, green or orange. And you can highlight your new sound words. So go ahead and go through, let's go through the first two paragraphs and highlight your new sound words, like the long E words.
Even like E blanky.
Yep, all the E blank E words. Eve, Steve, all that. Mm-hmm.
Or A blanky.
Don't highlight A blanky today. We're good on those. For now, unless we're not. And you know what? As you're highlighting those words, I want you to read those words. So what?
Eve, Steve.
What's this one?
Zine.
So the T,
Them.
it's a soft TH. Say your sound.
M. Them.
What's the E? Tell this E to do.
V.
But say
E.
theme.
C.
Yes. Okay.
E.
Good. Any more? Excuse me.
E. Zeke.
Mm-hmm. Zeke. Good.
Steve.
Found some more.
Steve. Pete. Eve. Steve. Zeke. Pete. Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
Pete.
This is a weird one. Well, how do you say that word?
What?
That one that you just highlighted.
Weird?
No. If it had an apostrophe, it would be weird. Were. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a weird one. All right, so let's go ahead and start reading. You're good on the highlighter, I think. If we find another one, we'll get it out for that. What? What?
I
Oh, it's okay. No big deal. We might get through the whole thing. So as you read, I want you to track it with your finger, okay, Levi? But don't pick up your finger like this. I want you to be smooth, okay? Just use your finger to track, okay?
Eve and Steve are Eve and Steve. Eve and Steve are pals. The pals made a game. The theme of the game was frogs. The game was at 5 at Frog's Pond.
Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just stop reading for a second. Okay, that was the first paragraph. So, what did Eve and Steve do?
Made a game.
Yeah. What was,
The theme was
Yeah.
about frogs.
yeah. And where was this game gonna be played?
The frog pond.
Yes, at what time?
At 5.
You got it. Okay, but before we move on, here's what I want you to do. I want you to silently read that paragraph again in your head, okay? And then I'll have you read it out loud.
Okay.
You good? Read it out loud again.
Here.
Track it with your finger as you read.
Hold on.
Smoothly.
Eve and Steve are pals. The pals made a game. The theme of the game was frogs. The game was at 5 at the frog pond.
Good. Only thing is you added a word here. You said at the frog pond.
At frog.
At frog pond. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, let's go to the second paragraph.
Eve chose a frog. It had thin legs and tan bumps. Eve gave it a fine name. The name was Zeke.
Good. Okay, pause. Look. Read that paragraph silently in your head again, like the last one. Okay, read it again. Mm-hmm.
Eve chose a frog.
Yeah.
It had thin legs and
I don't want you to memorize it. I want you to read it. Okay.
tan bumps. Eve
Don't
gave it
look.
a
Hold on.
fine
Bite.
name.
Stop. Freeze. Read it. Okay. I mean,
I was trying
it's
to
short.
remember.
I know you can probably memorize it, but I want you to read it. Okay. That's the point. Is to get you to be an awesome reader.
Eve chose a frog. It had thin legs and tan bumps. Eve gave it a fine name. The name was Zeke.
Okay. So now, what did Eve do?
Gave the frog a fine name and got a frog with legs that are really thin.
Yeah. Okay. What'd she name her frog that she chose?
Zeke.
Zeke. Okay.
Yep.
What kind of game do you think this is? Eve's going and choosing a frog. For what? I don't know. I'm just like, what do you think?
A frog race?
Oh, maybe like a frog race. That's a good guess. So Eve chose her frog. What do you think Steve's gonna do?
Choose his frog?
Yeah, maybe. And then they'll
Probably race.
just race them. See who goes the fastest. Okay, read the next paragraph.
Steve chose a frog. It had fat legs and red bumps. Steve gave it a fine name. The name was Pete.
Okay, stop. That's the paragraph. So what did Steve do?
Got a frog with fat legs.
Oh yeah, so he got a frog with fat legs. Eve got a frog with thin legs. Okay, so their frogs are a little bit different. And what did he name his frog? Remember? Pete. Yeah, so we've got Zeke with Eve, Pete with Steve, and now they're probably gonna race these frogs. Go ahead and read the last paragraph.
Steve will line up up Zeke and Pete for the big